All right, so I was lucky enough to get my hands on the Galaxy S7 Edge phone here early. I had a pre-order with Verizon, and I snagged it up. Got it in the mail yesterday, which was the March 9th. I've had some time with it, and I just wanted to give my brief thoughts on the device. I've actually been really happy with the Galaxy S6 until I decided to take the leap into the S7. Primarily for the battery life and for the additional larger screen. I like the 5.5 inch screen versus the 5.1 inch screen of the Galaxy S6 and Galaxy S7 regular edition. Right out, I'll let you know how I think about things that are important to me. Battery life was a big one. The Galaxy S6, I was always charging usually when I got home from work right around 6 o'clock. So I found with the Galaxy S7, I don't need to charge it as much. Again, I've only had this device for about a day. However, I have noticed a good amount of improvement. Living with a non-Edge phone up till today, I can tell you I've only had it for a day, and the features that the Edge provides, these side features here, I actually don't really see much for use for them. It's kind of neat, but if I'm going to go and swipe the side, I might as well just hit the button. So in that respect, the Edge doesn't really do much for me. However, the look and feel of the Edge over the regular Galaxy series phones is phenomenal. I actually really like it, especially this version of the Edge. This version of the Edge feels very Pebble-like. It actually reminds me of the old Apple device. What was it, the Apple 3G or something like that? It was that real rock pebble type feel. The Galaxy S7 Edge or Galaxy S6. So the Galaxy S6 Edge from last year, when I held it, I decided against getting it because it was so sharp feeling in the hand. I am going to put a case on this, so in some respects it doesn't really matter, but it is really cool. It does feel good in the hand. The processor on the new Galaxy S Edge phone is excellent. You'll notice right away when you use the fingerprint scanner. With my 6, there's always a little bit of a lag with the fingerprint scanner and registering that scan. With the Edge, it just pops right in. It's just quick. And for when you're trying to unlock your phone and just get to something, a fraction of a second shouldn't really matter, but it does when you do it again and again during the day. So that's really cool. Just the utilization around the GUI, you can just feel how quick it is. I mean, there's really no lag. As far as heat issues go with the phone, I've always had issues where if I'm doing a lot of stuff on my phone, especially video, when I do transfers of video and stuff like that, the phone will really heat up on the S6. Is it better with the liquid cooled S7? Slightly. It is slightly better with the liquid cooled S7. It does get warm still, and at moments when you're doing some high activity, such as like putting it in a VR headset or something, it does get hot. But will it go into cool down mode as much? Probably not. It doesn't get as hot as quick, and it doesn't get. It mostly stays more on the warm end, so there is an improvement there. The extra space you get with the from the 5.1 to 5, I don't know if you can make that out on the screen here. Let me see if I can put it up. So you can see, you can actually barely see that, but it is significantly bigger screen. However, it doesn't look like that because of the Edge. The Edge really does kind of dwarf the device a little bit. So the device really does feel good in the hand. Again, it's that pebble feel of the old iPhones, in my opinion, just because that's what I owned back in the day. Am I going to put a case on this? Absolutely. I just can't find a case right now. I found one on Amazon. Just nothing I like that's in stock. So I have something shipping, but it's going to be delayed a little bit. So I do recommend putting a case on this, being that it is all glass. The sooner the better, in my opinion. But if not, just get a warranty. The subtle changes with these two devices. This was, I believe it was advertised as black on the S6. However, it had a kind of a blue hint to it, a blue hue to it. I don't know if you can make that out, but there's a hue to it, and it's not quite stark black. The S7 is much more black. You can see there on the screen there. You'll also notice around the button, the S6 has this silver line around the button. It's all black on here. Same with the speaker up here. You've got the silver for the S6 and the black on the S7. Really nice. I like that. One really nice addition is the SD card for the S7. It's easy enough. You just pop this area out here with the pin they provide. You put in the SD card, and you can have additional storage. I don't like that it was only 32 gigs of internal storage. That's 32 gigs for your apps, and then your SD card is not for your apps. It's actually just for storage for like photos, videos, stuff like that. Any app you put on your phone, if it's a good app, will let you store files on your external storage. The camera on the phone is phenomenal. I've taken some outdoor photos and some inside photos, and I really like the camera in low light. It captures quick. The focus is quick, and you do get a good amount of detail in a dark scenario where even my S6, where it had a really good camera, just didn't have that type of quality or focus. Couldn't focus that quick. Now the focus is an interesting feature on the S7. The focus happens so quick, especially when it's light, that if you are in a place where you have multiple focal points and you're moving the phone just a little bit, I was noticing it was just focusing back and forth really quick between the points. So if you have competing focal points and you haven't targeted one, you might get some really strange video in particular of just focal points going all over the place. I think you can change up by just tapping on your focal point, and it should just go around that area. I think you can do that. But in any case, when you're moving an object into the scene and it focuses, it's really cool how quick it focuses. So overall, the phones really look similar, even the edge line against the regular S6. However, is it worth an upgrade? If you can afford going and doing the upgrade, like through some sort of payment plan and do a swap out to get the S7 from the S6, absolutely, I would do it. Especially with some of the promos that carriers are running right now. I think it's really worth it. For me, the battery life was the big clincher. That and the processor not heating up as quickly. And the extra storage is nice. It wasn't what got me to buy the phone. And then again, the picture quality, it was nice, but it wasn't what got me to buy the phone. If you're coming from an older Galaxy phone like the Galaxy S5, absolutely, I think this is your time to jump onto a new phone at this point. If you like the Galaxy series of phones, I would recommend getting the S7. Even on typical usage for the S6, the battery was just terrible. I don't like having to charge my phone anytime during the day. It's got to last a day for me. Otherwise, it's just annoying day after day to have to do that. So for me, it was a big deal. Anyways, if you have any questions on the S7 Edge, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching.